Hey everyone, Andrew here, firefighter detecting. We're out on a different kind of adventure today. I'm going to be testing out these waders that I got and walking this creek line here to see maybe if we can find anything. I think I'll go south a little bit, try to stay in the shore. I don't know exactly how deep this river is, but I do have my shovel, so I'm using that to check spots. And then we're going to walk north too a little bit, see what we can find. Hopefully it's not too deep and we can find a few things. See you on that first good find. So I decided, since I didn't have my headphones for my detector, I decided to put that back in the car. And now we're just gonna walk and see what we can find. Obviously there's lots of rocks and sticks, so I'm just gonna take my time. Try to use my shovel to check the depth again. And just see if we run across anything. And if we do, I'll be sure to show you. All right, I'm gonna head up toward that bridge and see what we can find. Hopefully it stays shallow for me. Well, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Danger, high pressure pipeline. Milwaukee Gas and Light Company. My guess is it's dumped here. So I'm gonna put that by the tree over there and leave it. Possibly come back and get it later when I leave. So I know I showed that sign, but I'm not going to be doing any digging really in this river other than like trying to figure out footing. It's pretty shallow. It's only up to like my mid shins right now, and I'm in the middle, which is not bad. Water's not super cold. This waders are pretty good for me right now. You got to scan further up the river, just kind of see where things are at. So I'm just going to continue up to the bridge and see what we can find. Well, found a beer can, so let's get that out of the river. I'll put it over here by the boat launch area. Maybe they can grab it on the way out like before. A lot of frogs and little fish swimming all around. All right, back to where we were. And let's get back to where we were and continue on. This little shout out goes to my friends Brandon and Miranda at Adventure Archaeology. I can see why you guys kind of like walking creeks all the time. Obviously creeks in your state are probably way different than mine, but I thought I'd give this a try, just kind of see what you guys go through. So if you see this, that's my shout out to you guys. I'm keeping my eye out for things, but we'll see. So far, a sign and a beer can. Not exciting, but maybe I'm doing my part. No, I just confirmed that there are crayfish in this river. That one was pretty big, but again, it swam away from me, so that's a plus. But if they're crayfish, they're probably turtles. And oh, I don't want to run into a snapping turtle today. I already had to rescue one turtle from the place I work at because it was definitely in the wrong area. And there's another smaller one hiding among the rocks. Crayfish. Apparently there are oyster or clam shells in here too. But I'm gonna keep walking, see what we can find. Hopefully something good. No, look, we found our first bottle fragments. Obviously, I have very minimal knowledge of bottles, but I saw it. I'm like, hey, that looks like a bottle. Pick it up. On to the next one, I guess. You know, you're probably thinking like, well, he's got a bottle, but it was broken. Like, what's he putting it in? I have my small backpack with me, and I'm not really worried about it getting too wet because it will dry. eventually when I keep it outside in my car. It's fine, but that's where I'm putting in things I find. I got this tree that fell at some point and like blocking like half the river. Pretty cool little dragonfly creature on there. Anyways, I'm gonna keep walking forward and I'm gonna check in front of this tree because it's making a little bit of a dam type thing in the river. Only one bottle so far, that sign and the can. So we'll grab those on the way out. I have the bottle with me. So let's hope we can find some other stuff. I don't know if you guys can see down in there. The river's pretty shallow right here. I'm just looking for things. Seeing what I can find. A lot of clamshells in here that look really shiny and something good. But we're gonna keep searching. I'm gonna keep walking. If this summer really dries out this river, yeah, I'm definitely bringing the detector down here, seeing what we can find. At like the deepest part I've seen so far has been like over my knees, which is not bad. Right? Why does that look like a handle with something? What is that? Just a big stick. Stick Nation might want that one. All right. Right now I'm just looking for anything that could be man-made shapes, like bottles. Is that a bone? I don't know. Bottles, bricks, stuff people may have left and dropped in the river. That kind of stuff. Well, this is still exciting. Doing some recon in the river too. Like I said, the depth. Definitely bring the detector out here. Let's see what we can find. That'll be for a different day though, because I had no idea how deep it got. The conditions on the bottom, like was it all rocky, was it weedy, can I see in the bottom? We're almost at the bridge. I think that'll be a turnaround point for me for at least today. See what we can see on the way back. Walking back is probably gonna be slower because I have to take it slow for any of the dirt mud I kick up possibly. Let's see if we can't find something out here by this bridge. Definitely only ankle deep right here near the bridge, so that's a good sign, I guess. This is kind of exciting. And lots of crawfish, man. Lots of crawfish. All right, I'll come back when I got some, hopefully. Do you think that with this fast-moving current there'd be gold in this river? Gold? Should I search for gold? Obviously there's fewer spots between these rocks where it's moving faster, but I don't see anything. We'll check those again on the way up. Well, I found the base two-way glass. I just dropped it and I need to find it again. There it is. Yep, just the base. Looks like more modern glass. I'll throw it in the bag, take it out of here, because it definitely shouldn't be in here. So if you're wondering, I'm right under the bridge right now. Just looking. This looks like old tire. Yeah, I should probably get rid of that. I will move this to the side until I can come back and get it all properly. Some of these rocks are pretty interesting. But I'm just gonna walk to the other side of this bridge under here. looking for stuff. Haven't found a lot, but being first time out, probably missed a whole bunch too. You know how it is. First time everything. Wouldn't be my luck if I found a safe first time out. Yeah, right. Dreamers, right? Can only hope. Lots of crayfish. Lots of crayfish. Definitely gonna be out here detecting. I know my coil on my ATX is waterproof, but the housing unit is not. But now that I know how to deep the rivers, I don't have to worry about that. Big old clam right there. Right there. Let's see if I can get that out for you. Show you. That's why I brought my shovel. Alright. Yeah. Look at the size of that clam compared to my shovel. Now obviously I have a smaller shovel with a 6-inch wide blade, but it's a big shell. We'll put them back. There's a bunch of pipe right here, but I don't think I'm getting that out. So we're gonna leave those alone. But they're there. Keep looking for man-made objects, shapes in the water. Lots of crayfish again. Swimming all over the place. In these rock piles. It's gonna take a few more steps forward, and then we're gonna turn around and walk back. Because it's getting close to 5 o'clock, and I work again tomorrow. So there's that. Work is always good though. That way I can come home and do stuff like this. Okay. Let's just walk out here a little bit. Checking for anything if you see it. I definitely have to have a bug spray for next time. Take a minute. It's a rock. Sunlight's causing weird shadows on the river, which makes it somewhat harder to see in areas, but that's okay. I'm wondering if this is the same creek that connects to that property I was detecting it earlier, the large farm area with the 70 acres. I don't have to look on the map for that one. Figure that out. Okay, I'm gonna start working my way back, and maybe we'll find something. If I do, I'll show you. So now I fully understand why, if you're gonna creek walk, you walk upstream. That way, because like right now, like you're kicking up the soil, riverbed, whatever. It's hard to see, so I gotta slow down. So that's why I creek walk toward the upstream direction. I'm not saying this isn't bad because I know how deep the river is now, but something to consider. Also, for those of you that do creek walk regularly, like my friend Brandon and his wife Miranda, let me know if there are any tips or tricks for creek walking. I'm gonna try to get to a higher place here in the river, but yeah, this was fun. This looks like some sort of barrel, or just a big, oh, it's just a log. Just a log. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna make our way back and call it a day. Here's another question I need to consider. If you're creek walking, looking for things, do you guys have a scoop with you? I feel like I've seen people do creek walking and they have a scoop. So I'm just wondering if that's a best best practice tool to have for creek walking. Let me know if you watch this video, leave a comment. Looking forward to seeing what you have to say. Any tips, advice, it's always appreciated. Well, I will say this, definitely do this in like peak sun hours, because I believe the sun is already coming behind the trees, making shadows. It's harder to see in the water. All things I'm learning by doing this today. So maybe the next time will be better and I can plan better. This big rock right there. I like having a shovel. So yeah, it's been a fun adventure, and hopefully I can get this video edited and out in the next few days. I did find someone's inflatable life raft which popped and sank, so we're gonna get that out as well. I'm almost back to the canoe dock. But yeah, let's get this out of here. So that's the inflatable that popped. We're gonna get this out because that's not right. Someone probably popped. I was looking, it's been there a little bit. Someone probably popped it, broke it, let it sink, or buried it in the river. We'll get this out of here. Get rid of it, throw it away properly.